Carmen's Cucina. So today I'll be making a homemade batchoy. It's a very well-known like soup in the Philippines, but instead of like using a pork in my ingredients, I'll be making a twist by using beef because I wanted my husband to maintain a healthy diet when it comes to eating food because he have hypertension. So as much as possible, I'll be making beef batchoy. So if you want to know how I make it, so let's go. For my ingredients, I'll be using this kind of beef. This one, we bought this in the Kruger. My husband bought this for like $18.99. It's a beef back ribs. So instead of pork, I'll be using beef, and I'm gonna show you the rest of my ingredients. So these are the rest of the ingredients that I'll be using. So instead of pork liver, I'll be using a beef liver, and this one, it has 4 pieces already and it's already cleaned up. Obviously it's frozen, so I'm gonna show you how I cook this. This is what we bought. We bought this in Kruger also. And this one, the aside from the Knorr liquid seasoning mix, I'll be using this Knorr beef cubes, and this one garlic, and then onion. And for the noodles, I'll be using this yakisoba Japanese style stir fry noodles that we bought in the Asian store. And for the garnish later, I'll be using this one also, garlic, and this one, spring onions. And aside from that, if in case my sweetie would want additional more ingredients, but I needed to ask him first if he wanted egg, like a fresh egg. I'm gonna put it in the batchoy, or like probably a boiled egg. And the most exciting ingredient parts of all, this one, the chicharrones. We bought this in Kruger also. I'm gonna use this as a toppings for my batchoy. So, and then like this one, Knorr liquid seasoning, and probably I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon brown sugar because my husband forgot to buy a white sugar. So let's see what will it taste like. Let's go. We're going to start with the onion garnish. So this one, 275 Fahrenheit for the temperature, and put some oil, just enough only to make our garlic golden brown. I'm gonna change the temperature into medium high for the meantime. And we're gonna wait for the onion to turn into golden brown. So as you can see, our onion is starting to sorry, it's not the onion, it's the garlic. Starting to be golden brown. I'm gonna transfer it back here again. So supposed to be the garlic should look like this. Should be golden brown. The next thing that we have to do is we're gonna fry the beef liver. I'm gonna increase the temperature into medium high. It's not really like super deep fry because we still needed to add this up into the soup that we're about to make later. You have to set it aside for a while. Ooh, look at the beef liver. Time for us to make our soup for the batchoy. So I'll be using the instant pot. And at first, we're gonna choose the saute button, and I'm gonna reuse this oil because it has the garlic on it and the chicken liver. So let's go, come with me. I choose the instant pot because it will boil the soup much faster, and at the same time it's much easier. I'm gonna reuse the oil and garlic. This time it's not for garnish, it's for the soup itself also. And onion. But it's very useful because you can do a lot of things on it. You can cook a soup, meat stew, rice, wild green, porridge, and you can use it to steam also. We have to wait that the onion and the garlic, they're a little bit brown before we're gonna put the beef. As you can see, I put the beef already, and we're gonna fry it a little bit. You have to wait for like somewhat cooked before we're gonna add up the water. A little bit of salt.
Oh no!
Oops. Bloopers. The salt, it's like it's big already. It's not crushed totally. I'm using this kind of salt. My husband bought this in Kroger also. So I'm gonna add up water until it's gonna reach the 4 cups here. This time it has like a 4 cups measurements there. So I'm gonna add up, probably I changed my mind, I'm gonna make it like 6 cups. So, this kind of instant pot, you don't need to cover it up on top for you to be able to transfer it to a different time. So I'm gonna make it, probably I'm gonna make it this one, soup. Sorry, cancel first. Then, because a while ago we used satay, so now we're gonna use soup. So, we're gonna wait. It says 30 minutes. So, I think I'm gonna wait for it to boil. So while waiting, I'm gonna prepare some of the ingredients. While waiting for it to boil, let's add up some additional ingredients. The beef cubes. I'm gonna use like 2 of this one. Then 30 ml of the Knorr liquid seasoning. A little bit of salt. Depends upon how salty it is that you wanted. Since last time when we went to Tennessee, my cousin gave me this Maggi Magic Syrup, so I'm gonna use it here also. You can buy this in the Filipino store. And this one, black pepper, probably like 1 teaspoon of this, just to season it only. So we'll just have to wait it'll boil. Then I'm gonna put the beef liver on it. So it's already boiling, so I guess we have to take this out at first, because they said it's not good. It's the blood that came out from the beef. So we gotta remove this. So it's much clearer now. I'll be adding up the beef liver. Just dip it in the soup for probably 5 minutes only. So we will have to wait that it will boil again. Guys, I'm gonna wait for another 5 minutes. We're gonna take out the beef and this beef liver. So I think it's time to take our liver out. So we will set it aside because we're gonna cut them. beef also. We're just gonna take out some meat for our garnish. Because of me and my husband, we're allergic to shrimp, so I will not add up shrimp paste. So this one, I'm gonna set it aside, then cut them to prepare for the garnish. And we're gonna add up like probably 2 tablespoons of sugar, because I don't have a white sugar here because my husband forgot to buy it a while ago when he bought the groceries in the Instacart. So I'll be using the brown sugar for a while. In your case, if you got white sugar there at home, or if you have shrimp paste, you can add up shrimp paste if you're not allergic to shrimp. So we'll just let it boil. So we're gonna cut it like this. Because if you're Filipino and then you've eaten a lot of batchoy, you'll know that this is the way how they cut it there in the restaurants. But it's up to you if what kind of shape do you want. But for me, because I'm just using to this kind of sizes, I'm gonna use this. And the next one that I'm gonna cut is this one, so that I can bring back the bones there in the pot. So it's finished. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring back the bones there in the instant pot, this one, so that soup will be tasty, and this will be the garnish later. So we'll just let it boil until my sweet is whole, and then I'm gonna start preparing the batchoy. So our soup is ready. All we have to do is prepare the noodles and the other ingredients to garnish the batchoy. We're going to prepare our pork chicharron, this one. I think I'm gonna get a little bit oil. and then crush them. I'm gonna put it here. Then we're gonna garnish this on top of our batchoy later. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. So this one will be needed. This one and spring onions and chicken liver. No, it's not chicken liver. The beef liver and the beef. So we have to prepare our water here for our noodles later. Press saute and start. This is a different instant pot. So this one, you needed a cover on top of it, the lid, if you're gonna use it into like pressure cook, slow cook, steam, and sous vide. But I will just be using saute because I'll just boil the water and try to dip the noodles there later once my sweetie is home so that we can start eating the batchoy. So my sweetie is home, so it's time for us to dip the noodles here. And do not like overly heated it up, just enough for the noodles to be cooked. Just probably like 3 minutes. I think the noodles are pretty well cooked already. So it's time for us to garnish it with the soup and the other additional ingredients. So aside from the batchoy, I tried to prepare ginger. It's not a ginger. What is this? Garlic bread. And a cheese bread. See? I got it wrong already. This one, it's a garlic bread that I prepared with parsley on it. And this one, it's just a simple toasted cheese bread. So that my sweetie will have a lot of options. You have to do a first garnish. At first, put this one, the noodles, just a little bit of noodles only. And this one, because I don't know if my sweetie will gonna like this or not. I think I'm gonna add up another noodle. And beef at the corner. So it's just like cooking is just like an art. Anything that you want to do with it, you can do it. Then this one is garlic. I asked him a while ago if what he wanted, a fresh egg or a boiled egg, so he couldn't answer what does he want. So I guess I'll just figure it out later. And I'm gonna try to put this egg here. And the perfect ingredient, the chicharron. See, it's just like you're selling batchoy in the Philippines. And it wouldn't be batchoy if it wouldn't pour the soup. This one. I don't know if my sweetie were gonna like this because this is the first time that he's going to have a batchoy. So that's the first one. That's the first one. I hope you're gonna like that. So see. So my other batchoy will be with a fresh egg. We're gonna set this aside for a while. And this one. Then same ingredients. The liver and the beer here at the corner, and this one. Chicharron. I'm gonna put the chicharron first before the egg because we needed to add up the soup first. You have to be careful about the egg. So this is the two version of my batchoy. The batchoy with the fresh egg on it, and the other one is with this one. So I hope you like it, and I hope my sweetie will like it also. So see you when we're done eating, because I have to ask his food review about the batchoy. So it's eating time. That's my sweetie. He doesn't like the fresh egg. The fresh egg batchoy. So look at your face, sweetie. Oh, it's like you're disgusted.
We don't eat raw eggs in the States very often.
Yeah, but did you see the egg there? There's no egg anymore. Oh, it's gone already. Once you stirred it, try it only. Guess which one would you like best?
Okay.
You can't see my face. For a while, I'm gonna pause this.
I need to lift some weights. I'm home.
I'm gonna pause it for a while. So it's eating time. Try to taste it.
I'm scared.
I'm scared of what? Try to taste it.
There's raw egg in there, y'all.
There's no egg. It won't kill you.
Yeah, these eggs are pasteurized, so it's safe to eat them raw. But don't do this if you don't have from fresh chickens.
So how was it? Does it really? I haven't tasted it. Never tasted it. Hi, it tastes good. Tastes like batchoy.
For those of you who do not like beef liver, this is the way to get your liver intake in. I know a lot of you are females, and females get anemic after childbirth. I think you'll like this if you follow the recipe.
The batchoy. I'm using
Because for me, beef liver has to be cooked just right.
Tastes like batchoy, sweetie. I'm gonna try the other one. You don't like this? The one with the raw egg? Because it will be mine if you don't like it. You don't like it? He doesn't like the batchoy with the raw egg.
Let me try this one. I haven't tried it yet.
No, it's still the same except for the egg is... The egg will be hard boiled. So how is it? Still the same.
That one is creamier.
One without.
This one is less creamy.
Yeah, because that egg is hard boiled. So which one is better?
I'll take the hard boil.
Okay, you don't like this one?
No, I would eat it too.
Huh? What will I eat?
No, eat it. Go ahead on and eat it. What I'm saying is that I would eat either one of them. One is creamier than the other.
Yeah, it's creamier because it has fresh egg. Other one, it has hard-boiled egg. So... You like my batchoy? It really looks like batchoy.
It's definitely a winner. And it's healthy. Yeah.
No, the batchoy. Mama, this is the batchoy that I made.
Is it the garlic?
Oh, yeah. It really looks like batchoy.
I like garlic.
It really looks like batchoy there. Oh. The spring onion, it came from our garden. Yeah. Once you got one big-eyed open, you wouldn't believe it.
I'm happy.
So,
maybe we'll have our own homestead someday.
Yeah. I love planting, right? So, sweetie, what's your reaction to my homemade beef batchoy?
Delicious.
That's a cheese bread. See? Looks like batchoy already to all of my friends there in Bacolod. So, look at it. Oh, it really looks like batchoy.
Which with the cheese bread, it's American cheese. What doesn't go with the batchoy? That's so much healthier than this. That's why Americans are fat right away.
Ay, batchoy in the Philippines, it's not healthy because they're using pork. I just use beef only because I know.
Well, pork is healthy. It can be
It's
healthy
not.
if you cook it right.
Yeah, but it's not, especially with the batchoy thing. Oh, because look at it. Oh, this is my batchoy. Like the batchoy.
Beef is not.
I use
always
beef.
healthy.
I like beef because I use beef because you're not allowed to eat pork. Not allowed to eat pork also.
Beef is not always healthy because there's a big YouTuber that we watched And all he eats is beef.
Mm.
And he and his cousin have gotten fat.
Because of the beef?
Mm-hmm. He likes steaks.
Where are you looking? I'm here. You're looking at the corner.
I'm looking at your face.
At my face?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't like looking at the camera. I like looking at you.
Look at the camera. Hey, sweetie. So I guess for a while we're gonna eat. And your eyes are sideways.
Well, they know why they're sideways. Somebody's very pretty.
Way. Char. So we're gonna eat for a while and we'll just keep you posted after we're done eating about the food review. And I hope you like my recipe. And Mama, Papa, Tasha, I love you. Goodwin, Louine, and Luna. See you later. So we're done eating and
She burped 2 times before she turned on the camera.
Sweetie.
I'm just saying that's how good it was. That stuff was good.
So that's it for a while.
In fact, I think I got a new favorite dish.
You don't like the wonton anymore?
Oh, I still like it, but this is just a little bit better.
The what? The batchoy? Because of what?
Mm.
Because it's salty na.
It's just good. You know what? It could be. There's a lot of sodium in that.
No, I put... excuse me, sweetie.
No, I'm saying it's a lot of sodium in that, relatively speaking, because you use pork rinds from the United States, and that's half salt.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it was, but it was good.
And but when I made a soup, I like put a little bit of salt on it. Then I added. You didn't taste the basil.
What's that?
You didn't taste the basil.
I did not taste the basil this time. Or maybe I did and it just blended in. Sometimes you make flavors really good, they just all blend together. Because basil is a powerful plant. And you can pretty much, like you made some soups and I'm like, well, basil, right? But in this particular case, the flavors blend together so well, they just sort of blended together. It's good.
Because I added up basil on it.
Plus, I've never had it without the basil, so I wouldn't be able to know.
So, bye Ma, Papa, Tasha, Goodwin, Louine, and Luna. See you in my next video. And all of my friends and families in the Philippines. I miss batchoy and I wanted Sweetie to have a taste of batchoy. That's why I made batchoy. That's all.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Sweetie, like and
Subscribe.
He's always...
Walk away.
Yeah, you're always busy.
Like
Left
and
already. So, always remember that in life, cooking is an art.